first-person episode. It's Good Morning Phyrexia. In the morning, broadcasting live on location from scenic...
Kessig Wolf Run.
Yeah,
Kessig Wolf Run?
Apparently.
Awesome. Plus X plus 0 and trample until end of turn?
Sweet. What's it cost?
It's your land for the turn.
Oh.
X a green and a red. You can tap it. Target creature gets plus X.
X, a green, and a red. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like really good in Xenagos.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, man. Hey, my dudes, how much silver mana you got?
Oh yeah, welcome to this installment of Meddling Kids.
Hell yeah.
Hashtag and we would have gotten away with it too.
Hashtag. But yeah.
Hashtag it's a pound sign.
Hashtag not my pronunciation.
That shouldn't have been as funny as it is.
Yeah.
Extra points.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, quick announcement. Wednesday and Monday canceled. Resume after that. Should be fun. Wednesday's Cinemocracy, so we're going to jump back to... I mean, well, you tell me, man, but next in that rhythm would be more Warframe. Moreframe, if you will.
I will.
Okay. Oh, and I'm reasonably certain that this is correct right now. It should be.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we will not be around next Good Morning Phyrexia
Right.
due to the holidays,
That's right.
or the one singular holiday.
Yeah. I mean, which holiday it is that stops it is not really important, but it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I hear we can't say the word Christmas anymore.
No.
So I'm not sure.
More Christ, as they say in Espanol.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, it's...
Españolo. Perfect.
You only speak Spanish once?
Hey. I buckle my seatbelt when I get into the car. Hashtag YOLO.
Yeah, pretty much. We talk about Unfinity is going to be black border. Going to be weird. Break segments are now going to be handled differently. From your perspective, they should actually shuffle, because whoever wrote the VLC plugin for OBS is a crazy person. Like, okay, Alex, you make a playlist and you set it to shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that does when you bring it up and play it every time?
It shuffles it,
Right?
is what
right?
I would think.
That's what I would think.
Not just shuffles it when you save it and then never again.
Yeah, exactly.
So does that mean you have to like continue saving it, and if you did, it would shuffle?
Yes. And that means that when I'm testing it, like every time that I'm like, wait, is it? It's not shuffling. It should shuffle. It's going to shuffle, right? And then you go and look at it. It's like you bring it up and it's like, all right, yeah, I set it to shuffle. And then you save it and it shuffles it. So you're like, next, yep, it's shuffling. And you fool yourself into thinking every time that it shuffles. Anyways, it's pretty exciting. So now I just have it. It's a web page. It's fine. I'll shuffle. It's fine. You want to talk about the new war? Let me throw up a
Yeah,
warning for
I'm down.
spoilers.
Played a bunch of that.
Hell yeah. I played it. It was great. I think I have some... I figured maybe I would try and organize my thoughts just once. The propaganda veil, those things are shit. Like, it pops on, and initially, it was like... I was completely not buying it, because it was just the Lotus saying, like, by the way, I'm a liar. And I assumed there would be some sort of, and here's why I am now telling you the truth. Because if not, then it's like, is this what people are seeing and being convinced about? So, it just completely... it was just... I didn't buy it. I thought it was dumb, and I was like, who is being convinced by this? But I guess I'll have to just say that, it's... It's like, it's dream logic, It's like, what we're seeing is a metaphor.
Simultaneously a liar and not a liar.
Yeah.
Based on what I understood from the new war.
Yeah.
Is that it was both new and old.
Yeah. I should probably mention Warframe in the new war.
Spoilers for Warframe New War.
Yeah.
It's kind of my favorite joke from the entire thing, even. Just type in New War, one word. Oh, so noir.
Yeah.
I guess things did get a little dark for a minute there. Cut to sucking up the sun.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Also, okay, so he has to suck up the sun, and that's how he's going to get sent to Tau. But, like, I thought they sent the sentience to Tau, and then they just kind of, became sentient there. So presumably they've come back. So why does he need to blow up the sun? Also, aren't they immortal? Isn't that like a thing? Just go. Like it's
Yeah, I don't know. I've always been a little shaky on the storyline.
yeah.
But I at least paid attention to the new war.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, that's a little convoluted.
I was saying to Alex, I do like how they're sort of fixing the MMO problem. So like I have the Lotus's helmet in my orbiter, and then I go to your orbiter, and you have the Lotus's helmet. And that's an MMO thing, is like every player is the main character, and that doesn't make a lot of sense when we all have a one of a kind item.
Right, and all four of us are in the same game.
Yeah. So the fact that it's like, all right, well, there's parallel universes, all right, fine. But I still want to know what the fuck happened in the timeline that we are in. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, what is it? DE seems to want to, like, just be like, oh, no, multiverse, it all happened and didn't, it's fine. But it's kind of like, in that, like, quiz we had to take, there was that question that was like, it was a modified trolley problem where, she gets to pull a lever that'll gas one of her parents and free the other. What is universally true?
Mm-hmm.
A parent dies, a parent lives.
Right.
Right? But the thing is, it also said in that cutscene, there are many realities, but she is consigned to one of them.
Right.
So, the one that we're in, what happened?
Yeah. Both of her parents died.
Yeah, exactly.
She couldn't make the choice, and then the timer ran out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wasted.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So it's kind of like, okay, so is that spoiler updated? Good. Okay, spoiler warning's up. So there's the part where the drifter goes, the operator goes, are you me? And the drifter's like, oh, it's so complicated, man. No, the answer is, I'm you from a future.
Yeah, right. Would have been a lot more simpler than like, it's complicated. Good luck.
Yeah.
That's how I was taught how to stow at Amazon.
It's complicated, good luck. Yeah.
Yep. This part's pretty complicated. Here's the gun. Have fun.
Wow, it's hardcore over there.
Yeah, it was pretty great. And then, the next week I had my first mandatory extra time, and I taught people how to stow.
Yeah. Well, you see, they were just trying to make you believe in yourself.
Yeah, okay. A little late for that, buddy.
What is it? The drifter says, I think you're the me that got rescued from all this. Which implies that the drifter is not. But also the drifter is the one who was wandering around at, like, the drifter's camp in that scene.
At Cetus, right? Like,
yeah.
They landed on Cetus and, like, did something to him, and then I was like, oh, so that's just, like, a random kid, and then it turned out to be us?
Yeah.
Weird.
So, did he or did he not get rescued? Yeah, anyways. And apparently time is different because there's the drifter and also the operator. Mm-hmm. And apparently at some point my operator, like, grows up, cuts off all his hair, and turns black.
Yep.
Which was hilarious to me. And then I will forever be mad about, like...
Considering that you are Ronald McDonald.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, what is the other one? At the end there, like, the entity sometimes known as Lotus is like, I don't know who I am. And then the drifter / operator goes, it's your choice. And then the camera pans over, and then the game goes, no, actually, player, it's your choice.
Yeah, right, so you get to make a choice.
Yeah. Which is dumb. But it also, like, pops up a warning message that's like...
See, that would have been a perfectly good, like, situation to put in all the choices that we've made up until that time. Because there's been, like, light side, dark side, and neutral things that we could have taken. So it should have just taken the majority of what you've done up until now.
Yep.
And Lotus says, okay, I'm Lotus, if you've been mostly neutral.
That makes so much more sense. And also, like, they even have that cool little slider all the time.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, like...
That should just be what the point of that is.
Is it going to come up at any point in this game?
I wonder.
Are the choices just like, well, you made a choice, but there's infinite realities, so your choice doesn't really matter?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And, like, it pops up a warning that says, this is permanent.
Yeah.
Get it right, motherfucker. But it also pops up, like, with that warning is like, you can do customization options.
Yeah, right.
So it's not just aesthetic. So... Boy, I don't know what this choice that I'd better get right is.
Customization options, like a bigger tit window. Can I just pick Nata, but have her look like Margulis.
Yeah, exactly.
Valor Margulis.
Um,
I couldn't have been the only one that thought that, right?
Valor Margulis?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's the Game of Thrones Wrath of God.
Yeah, well, Valor Margulis is all men must die, right?
Is that what that means?
I think so.
Okay.
It like Valor Margulis and Valor Dohyrus. One is all men must die. The other is all men must serve, and that's their like greeting response for whoever they are. And yeah,
didn't matter in the other show, anyways.
Yeah. And it's possible that they both drew from like actual Latin. Who knows? Let's see. Oh yeah, and also those like Void Angel weird statues. How cool was that shit? That was awesome.
Yeah, that dude. The it was all visually very appealing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really liked how it was like warframes that had been like mutated into these archons.
Yeah.
So there was like the mag that had the giant snake head, and then obviously a rhino that looked like a wolf.
Yeah.
And then a Loki that looked like an owl for some reason. Because, you know, Loki has healing abilities.
Yeah.
But like, no, it was all like super cool looking. And I really liked the whole like, you go to Hunholm and he's just like, okay, yeah, fucking I'll help you out and help my daughter. That sounds awesome. Yeah, here. Like, I wish I played the Stalker for that round. Like,
yeah.
I play everyone in the game except the fucking Stalker, apparently.
I know, right? Yeah, like, I continue to want to know, like, what is going on in Stalker's head. Because, like, at some point in The War Within, when you have, like, Stalker is walking around and Hunhow is manipulating him, it's something like, you hate them because you hate yourself. Your hate isn't strong enough, and it, like, because he doesn't actually kill the Tenno or something.
Right. Well, it's because he is simultaneously
right?
an empty vessel and something operated by someone else.
Right?
Dude, they explained it. They're both.
You're giving them way too much credit.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a note here that's like DE's art department is on point. The only part of DE that ever finishes anything. Like, oh man. Like, okay, so do you guys remember? Alex is old enough that he might, but I don't know if, you know, anyone's viewing at the moment. But do you remember the electric sheep saver? The idea was you had these, like, you know, getting popular, you would have, like, convolutional recurrent neural network and various forms of that. So it would just be like, you put an image in and it would go through a neural network to try and classify it and be like, this is a baseball, this is a dog. So if you run that backward and have it produce images, then you can, you know, write a neat little philosophy paper that's like, now I've taught a computer to dream. And it would, well, and I mean, to be fair, on one hand, it's like, all right, yeah, neat trick. But on the other hand, it's like, I guess that works, because it's like, how is that any more or less valid than my dream? Anyways, it would produce images like this, and I'm going to wait for this to refresh, because it likes to wait until I try to press a button. See, it predicted. I was like, no, it's not going to do it. It produces images like this, the sheep saver. And that, I think, is extremely reminiscent of what's going on with the, like, void native aesthetic.
Yeah.
So, fucking sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Oh my god. DE's art department, on point. But the rest of DE has ADD.
Yeah.
So I just want to award
they simultaneously do and do not have ADD.
They have so many projects simultaneously that they don't finish. What is universally true? DE has not finished their thought. So
D, all of the above.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. We just want both D and E.
Yeah.
So we would like to present the official unfinished silver medalist's silver medal of undiagnosed ADD to the entire DE studio.
Congratulations, guys. They couldn't be here to accept this award.
They got lost on the way. Yeah.
I will be accepting it on behalf of them.
Nice. And then random magic trivia.
Can't like drop that down around my neck, can we?
Not from there, no.
Damn, should have thought about that beforehand.
I mean, how long do you want to wait? Because I can pop one up right now.
No, we're
if
good.
Cortana wants to get out of the fucking way.
It's fine. Fucking Cortana.
You want to feel old, though? Because Planeswalkers have been here for longer than they haven't.
That's aging. Yep, that is. Holy shit.
All right.
I can feel white hairs coming out.
Yeah. Oh, and let's see. You gotta finish some plot with Entrati because it's pretty great. Once you finish the Necromech, go around the bottom and talk to Lloyd, because I think that little, like, that seems to be the writing department. Like, just write it. We'll get a voice actor to say it, and then we don't have to like implement anything. So just go for it. So they've actually finished a thought. So it's great.
Oh, cool.
And I think they did that better than.
K-Drives.
Yes.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Right on time. You want to get on with it?
Hard to argue against the people.
Yeah, that's true. And also the old man from Scene 37.